cats asleep so that we can film. Hello, this is me, Eli from Lightcraft. Today we are talking about dying and love and why it is so often very hard to let go of someone, even for those who still see the spirits from beyond. A person or an animal dies, then it's often very hard to let go for the people because the person or the animal represents love for them, right? So why should you let go of love? Why should you let go of everything that is so good? The answer is that we are projecting all our love, all our light to a being, whether it's a person or it's an animal. And we very much concentrate on the manifest form, on the body of the human or the body of the animal. We kiss the animal, we hug the person, we spend time a lot to touch and communicate and concentrate on the things we see and feel. If we're going into the other perspective, that we are concentrating more on the spiritual aspects, that we're, instead of just kissing or just touching or just seeing with the human eyes, we concentrate more on the love aspect. That we send, for example, the person or the animal or the plants or the planet or another dimension, whatsoever, whosoever, that we send love, that we concentrate more and more on the spiritual aspect. Then we are more thinking of this. So when a person or an animal dies, the body is gone, but we are still in that spiritual exchange. Because the body is just a manifest form of what was the spiritual form first. So I tried that, for example, with my cats. My previous cats, I always kiss them and enjoy their bodies very much, and when they're gone, even though I can see their spirits and I'm still communicating with them, it was very hard for me to let go of their bodies here on earth because I saw them, I touched them and everything. So if you're going more and more into the perspective of the thought form and of the feeling on the perspective of the feelings and the connection in spirit, then you will see there's not so much a difference if they're here or gone, if they're gone that they died, or if you just go to work and your pet is still at home, for example. Just try to send more and more love to them and more energy, and try to be more in a spiritual connection, in a spiritual bond with them, instead of just concentrate on the manifest form. Because it's not the intention of God Source to let go of love, to let go of beauty. It's more the intention that they are able, in a manifest form, like the body, to make experience here on earth. Before we are incarnating into this human body or pet body or plant shape whatsoever, we are free. Nothing is a problem. We know everything has its time and its beauty. But as soon as we are incarnating, coming into this ego space, we are making so much experiences of limited things. Like the limit of my body. I don't have 3 arms. I can't take the earth under my arm or something like that. We need air, for example, to breathe. And as soon as we're checking that, we can see that the ego just starts here and wants things and sees with the human eyes, and this is absolutely okay. But whenever we want to relieve ourselves and want to be more gentle and understanding, we go outside of this into a higher perspective and seeing more and more with spirit again, and to see that we are always and everyone is connected with everything. It's not just that you and me, we are connected, or me and my pet, we are connected. Everything and everyone, all the particles, we're all connected. And isn't that so beautiful? There's nothing that is separated actually in spirit. There is nothing that someone can do better. You know, it's actually a part in the outside of you. So if someone can play piano very, very nicely, so think of that, yeah, it's actually a part of me, a part of us, of God, source. That we are coming more to the beauty of the things. When you're concentrating more on spirit, then you will see that there's actually nothing, there's no obstacle that you will come to. Everything is always possible. Your mind is creating the form and the energy is creating this reality. And when you let go of the body, when you let go of everything that you see, you are able for everything. Just try it out. For example, when you have a person and you can't reach this person here on earth, maybe the person don't answer the telephone or whatsoever, you can always reach the persons with your thoughts and with your light. Send them love, send them consciousness, for example. And do the same with yourself too. Go deep inside of yourself and ask you what you need, what you truly want in light. Because light is always patience, and light is always, is never time. I had a friend that was, the friend came to a place, to a big place where there were many people, and it was like a market, and it was loud, and things were to be sold. And she called me and she said, "I'm so sorry, Rolly, but I'm so down now, this place and everything, and my spirit is so low vibrational." And I said to her, go to this place and face it and stand there and send light onto the ground and send light into the people and send them consciousness that they may awake, yeah? And that you instantaneously, when you're doing such things, it will flow into you too, because you have consciousness, you expanded your mind. I have an example too. On my way to work, I sometimes came to there were big trucks and they transported animals, and sometimes when I saw that, I said to Jesus, I can't do this anymore. I'm passing those trucks and all this horror and all this sadness and everything, and you feel so stuck, so in darkness. You feel like your hands are bound, you can't do actually something. And Jesus said, why? You can bless such a truck. And suddenly my whole perspective shifted, and I saw that actually I am able to do something. I am not, nothing is stuck or nothing is an obstacle. I am able to send light, to send love. We tend to think just what we can touch and what we can do or what we can say is actually valid, but it's not. Do light work, really work with your light, work with your thoughts, and you will realize that spirituality never comes to a limit. If you can't reach a person, then send them your love, your thoughts. If you can't reach someone now in this life anymore, just connect and try to connect more and more spiritually with their soul plane, to ask and get more subtle. And if you have a situation that and that wasn't so well. So go home or light a candle, make a little altar, make something positive, something full of light. And go within yourself and talk from your heart to those persons and talk honestly. And send yourself much love and light, and the other persons or whatsoever you want to heal, what you can't touch with your hands, but you can heal with your mind, heal with your spirit, and you are able to do that. So have a great time working on your light work. Be blessed. Namaste. Yours, Ailey.